Everybody, and welcome to another video. We finally have some Black Series figures, so I am very excited to open them up and review them. It has been way too long, definitely a drought in my area, and so thankfully I finally have gotten some to show you guys. So yeah, let's get right into it. We have Commander Cody here first up, and he is a Archives Cody. I never got him with his original release back in, I think it was 2014. So he comes in the new the Archive Wave card and bubble. This one is special because it is the 50th Lucasfilm anniversary, which is fine. I mean, yay for them. It's right there. I don't feel like they needed to celebrate it on the package. It doesn't do a whole lot for collectability, in my opinion, because people usually buy archive figures to open because they're missing. But it looks like everything's kind of written in like this gold here for the 50th. There's a little timeline on the bottom there, which is kind of cool. It just talks, it's literally the whole timeline. Lucasfilm Ltd. was founded in 1971, and then they go through all the Star Wars films, which is cool. On the back, I guess it is nice to have a little, representative timeline maybe. And then with the archive figures, they are still doing the little sketch at the bottom. This one is of Commander Cody, of course. And it's really cool. So this one is, I don't think there's anything really redone about him from the old one because we don't have a removable helmet, so they're not going to improve upon the face, which is the main reason that they redo these figures. But nonetheless, it's a fantastic way to catch up on figures that you missed on the original releases. I have done this several times. In terms of collectability, sometimes if you do have those rare figures, it does drive the price down, which is kind of unfortunate. But I think that overall, getting the availability for the figures trumps the value of the figures. I mean, if you're a collector who collects out of box and stuff. But anyways, I am happy to have him. So yeah, let's go ahead and open him up and we'll take a closer look. Alright, so we have Commander Cody here out of package. He does, like every single clone, come with these same blasters. He's got his long blaster rifle. It is molded in solid black. Has a lot of nice sculpting detail, but in terms of painting detail, it's not there at all. Literally just solid black. And then he comes with his blaster rifle, his shorter gun, and it too is molded in all black. And so of course you can choose if you want to display Cody with either or maybe both if you're feeling frisky. Nice that they add them. I was just looking at this and it's really, really thin right on the trigger loop. That bottom piece is very easy looking to break. So I'm not sure why they sculpted it that way. They've done them thicker in the past, so it's kind of odd. I don't know if that's a new thing. Hopefully we don't see that continuously because I can see that being an issue. In terms of the figure, just first impressions, he looks fantastic. I'm really happy to add him to my Clone Trooper shelf, so I'm slightly biased on how he looks. I think he looks great because I want to add him. Obviously, we do see Commander Cody in the Clone Wars most prominently, and then in Episode 3, which is really cool. He is the only Clone Wars character, other than I think we see Bly very briefly on Felucia, that is seen from the Clone Wars to Episode 3. But he looks really nice. He's got his, orange and white paint scheme that is familiar to Cody. I really like this character when I first saw him because my little brother's name is Cody, and I thought that was so cool that they named a Clone Trooper Cody too. So he does seem to have a little bit, maybe it's like a little jetpack on his back, which is cool. That is definitely unique. I'm assuming it was on the original. I don't have it for comparison, but it's different. It's not just his little, empty back. His belts also look multicolored, which is really cool. I'm just now noticing this. You've got some orange and some gray, and then some multicolors toward the back, which is neat. He does have a gold armband on this arm, which looks like it's hooking some antenna to the back of his arm. So I'm not sure. I don't think those are new details. I think Cody came with that, but I like that he's not just like standard like other Clone Troopers. I think that's really cool. Yeah, I really like it. Overall, the paint quality seems really good. The high points at the thigh armor do get a little bit weird. I feel like there's a little bit of discoloration up at the top. And they're not very sharp. They're kind of jaggedy. But that's minor for the most part. We've got his rank. His helmet looks really good. His visor looks nice. There's some nice detailing on the visor. I appreciate that. He's got a couple of antennae. And then his shoulder antenna. And again, his head can't come off. But that's okay. I do display most of my clones with their helmets on, so he'll fit right in. And he does have a trigger hand and a gripping hand, so he should hold his blasters just fine. You can get these guys into relatively cool poses, but their armor is going to inhibit some of the movement. They have started making the shoulder plates be able to slide above the shoulder armor, but it can only go so far. You can't get them up any higher than that. In terms of, you know, legs, you can pretty much, with this double pin, get them in any kind of movement. I mean, definitely very articulated, so that's nice. He just has standard Black Series articulation, which does encompass the head with the ball joint, shoulders, elbows, wrists, torso, hips, thighs, double pinned knees, and then ankle rockers. So nice general articulation. I mean, you're paying almost $25 for this figure, so it is to be expected. Overall, he looks fantastic. I don't know how much of an improvement he is from the original Commander Cody, but I think he looks great, and I can't wait to add him to my clone little army that I have going on of the specific clones. Would still like to see a plain white episode 3 or phase 2 clone trooper, and then you could army build him a little bit. That would be fun. So anyways, guys, let me know what you think about this guy in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching. It is so refreshing to be able to review Black Series figures yet again, so I am eager to adjust my shelf to get Cody to fit, and so yeah, stay tuned. I have more videos coming, guys. Thanks. Bye.